I reached out to my Uncle Sonny. Everybody knows him as former County Judge Nelson Wolff about 9 days ago. And I said, listen, I'm considering running as an independent. I get it if you can't support me, but maybe you can just sit this one out and not back anybody else and let the people decide who the best candidate is. Didn't get a response from him, right? Didn't get a response from him. Saw that he read it shortly after I sent the message, but nothing. Crickets. A couple of days later, we all hear that Trey Opportunity Fisher is forming an exploratory committee to determine whether or not he wants to run on the Democratic ticket. Well, I'm here to tell you he is going to run. That's just another game that politicians play because they get two press events. One saying they're thinking about it, media sends that out. And when he does announce, well, that's another press event. See, that's just the games that politicians play. I sent a message to my uncle this morning. I said, hey, can you please give me a reply? Are you going to support Trey Martinez Fisher publicly? His response was, yes, I am in the Democratic primary. He's a good friend of mine. My response was, thank you for the reply. I'm family. Game on. Yeah, game on. I have made my mind up. I am going to file this week as an independent candidate for district attorney. And let me tell you more about politics and politicians and the same old bullshit. Aren't you guys tired of the same old bullshit? Aren't you tired of people being put in camps, Republican, Democrat? We're human beings first. Let's not forget that. We are human beings. All we want is to be loved and to love somebody and to go about our daily lives without fearing crime and criminals and impacting our daily lives. Isn't that what's really important? So if you're not a political insider, well, then you're on the outside, as I said. And, you know, he didn't like my messaging. You don't like my messaging? Was it because when they ran the story that I was thinking about running, of course, they always introduced me as nephew of County Judge Nelson Wolff. Well, I was a judge for 8 years. I went to UT Law. And I graduated with honors. When you told me, Uncle Sonny, that it wasn't going to work, that I couldn't do it, that I couldn't raise a family, I couldn't commute 4 hours a day, and compete with those individuals that were going to that school. Well, I did. You underestimated me then, and you're underestimating me now. You don't like my messaging? You don't like that I called Joe Gonzalez a pussy? Do you not remember about 2.5, 3 years ago when you said to me that you think he's a fucking idiot and a pussy? Yeah, well, the difference between you and me, Uncle Sonny, is I'm willing to tell the public what I think, and I'm willing to put it out there while you hide. While you hide and you play the game. He's a good friend of yours. I'm not a bozo. I'm not an idiot. I am the best candidate. And I think the voters are going to see that. And the game that you play is a game people are sick and tired of. Game on.